Ella and can't see my head. My name's Ella and today I'm going to teach you some stretches. Now, in my Backbend Down the Wall video, I don't know if you saw that, but if you did, you would have known that I mentioned like stretch before this, so you can check out my other video on how to do that. And I had filmed that video, but I hadn't finished editing it yet. And then I can't edit it now, so I'm just making a new one of it. And I will link this video in my Backbend Down the Wall one. I don't know which one it is. Not really either. And I will link my Backbend Down the Wall video down below in the bottom bar, and I will try to do it like right there. And stretching is very important because it gets you flexible, and I think that I like being flexible, and it just strengthens your muscles and all that. And if you stretch and you get really good at it, and then you stop for a little bit, and then you don't do it for a while, and then you come back and you think, oh, I can do it, I mastered it, I can stretch now. No, that won't happen. It'll make it so it'll be harder for you to stretch. And I know that because that happened to me. Sorry if my head is cut off. I don't know if it is or not. Yeah, it is. Sorry, it's like my forehead. What if I reach back? Okay, but and stretching, yeah, is very important, so just keep doing it because that happened to me once. I got good at it, and then I stopped, and then I was so mad because I couldn't do it anymore. But now let's get on to the stretch. Okay. So first, sorry, I need to see some because there's a lot, and I'll forget them if I don't have them written down, so I need to see them. The first one is, well, what I like to do is start, like, from my legs or feet or whatever, and then go up to, like, my back, and then my arms and hands and my neck and stuff. So that's just how I like to do it, bottom up, whatever. And so the first one is with my legs, and what you do is you take, I keep going into something and then I have to stop. But what this one is you put one leg out, and you want to do it to both sides, everything to both sides, but I'll just do it to one side and really quick, so you want to do it longer, like 30 seconds, 10 seconds at least. 30 seconds would be better, but you want to do it to both legs, and I'll just do it really quick. But both sides of everything, so it's even. But what you want to do is put one leg out in front of you, and it doesn't matter, and the other one can either be up like this, or like down like that, and then I just do it down like this. But then you just put that one leg out and flex your foot. Well, you don't really have to flex it, but and then you just reach and you put your hand down over your foot. If you can only reach to like there or something, that's fine. Just try to do is as far as you can, because the farther you can go, the better it'll stretch, I guess. But like you'll really feel that stretch right under your knee and up in your thigh, just your whole leg, and you want to do that to both sides. Yeah. And you'll find that one side might be more flexible than the other. That's how it is for me. My right leg's more flexible than my left, but oh well. Then you'll do this, and what this is you put your foot out, and you take, instead of doing the same hand, you take your other hand, and you don't go over it, you kind of just wrap it around it. And that gives such a big stretch under your knee, it's unbelievable. It almost hurts. So if you can only get to there, that's fine, because I can't get very far, but some of you might be able to reach your hand all the way around. I don't know, but it'll give you such a big stretch under your knee again. So it'll just be like that, and you want to do that for a little bit. And then, then you'll want to put both legs out. And you'll just put both legs out and then reach. And you probably won't be able to get as far, because I can about get to there with both ones. If I really want to push it, I could get like down to there. But for this, I can get, down to my heel, and then, down to my heel almost. but for this, I can't get that far. I think it's just because both legs are out. But that'll give you a stretch in the same areas as it did when you did it singly, but it'll just give you a bigger stretch. And then this one is where you stand up. Yeah, so you stand up, and you don't really need to see the upper half of my body, so you just see your voice. My head will be up there. But you just stand up, and you put your legs about shoulder, your feet about shoulder width apart, and you just reach down, and you try to get your hands flat. But a tip, if you can't get your hands flat right away, go apart a little bit more and go, because that'll be easier to get your hands flat. If you can get that, then go a little bit closer and just keep inching up. And then hopefully you'll be able to get your hands flat with your feet all the way together. And that'll give you a really nice, good stretch. Now, this one is good. It's called a butterfly, I think. Don't repeat that because I'm not sure, but I think it's called butterfly. So what you do is you put your legs out, and then they're straight out, and then you bend them, and then put your feet together like this, and then just set it down, and your legs will be like a butterfly's wings. And you just try to straighten your legs and get them all the way down to the ground. If you can't do that yet, then you can put them up a little bit. If you can only get it to here, that's okay, as long as you're pushing them as far down as you can. But if you can get it here to still get a stretch, reach forward, and that will give you a stretch up on your side. And then another one, it's a lot like this, only your legs aren't bent. But you just go down like in a straddle, as far down as you can go, and then just reach forward. That's good. Or even if you just put it out like this and reach, or you can go like that, whatever. That's what I like to do. And then this, I'll have to move over to the wall, so we'll stop the camera and I will bring you over to the wall. See you in a minute. Okay, now we're at the wall, and you just need an empty open wall with nothing down below. I don't have anything down below down there, and you will like it, you'll need it like that. But what you do is, it's almost like you're doing a straddle, or like the side splits on the wall, like a needle almost. And what you do is, so you put your back against the wall, and then put one foot up on it, and then put your hands to the ground, like the one stretch that we did, and you just have one foot up on the wall, and then you just inch your hips forward. It's okay if this leg is bent, but if you have it like that, it'll give you a good stretch up in the leg that was on the ground. It'll give you a good stretch underneath your thigh, and you'll just want to do that with both legs. And just make the bottom one straight, and then inch your hips closer and closer to the wall. Okay, now let's go back over to the bed. See you in a minute again. Back at the bed. Okay, now another stretch that we do is with your ankles. And you want to stretch your ankles. That's good. You want to stretch your ankles because, if you don't want to twist it. If you come and do a flip or a cartwheel or a back bend or anything, you don't want to twist it when you come down. So it's good to stretch it and just get it ready. But there's two ways you can do this, and they're basically you're stretching your ankle the same. But the two ways are, you can either go and crisscross, and then just pick your foot up and roll your ankle like this. So if you can just hold it, you can do it, but it's a little more comfy if you do this. And you just roll it like this, and you can go up, down, side, round. And then another way you can go is if you get like this, and then you choose one foot, and I'll just put this like that just so you can see it, and you just roll it like this. and that stretches your ankle really well. Let's see. Okay, now this video is kind of long, so I think I'm going to split it into 2 parts. So I'm going to do my back now, and then on my second part I will do like my neck and arms and stuff, just so it's not a really long video. So it'll be 2 parts. This will be part 1, and then the other will be part 2. Okay, so this one is your back, and you can do a back bend, or you can just go up into like a bridge, which is where you just sit down, and then you come up and lift yourself up, and that just stretches your back, and you can get your feet really close to your head if you want, and then when you're done, you just come down, and then you rock like this, and that just stretches your back the other way, so it doesn't like hurt later. You can also, or you can just like do a back bend, or check out my Backbend Down the Wall video. And then you can do this. It's like a cradle, sort of, and what you do is you go on your stomach like this, and then you lift up, so you're like this, and your legs are just up, or you can have them down, but you'll need them up later. So it'll be like in an army crawl, sort of. Well, it'll be like a dolphin, and then you'll put your head back like this, and then put your feet up. You'll just want to keep coming back until your feet can touch your head, and that will look like that. And that gives you such a good stretch, and then your back might hurt because it's such a good stretch. And so then you just rock it. And if rocking's a little weird for you, because at first it was really weird for me, you can also just like do this, like really slowly, like you're bowing, bow before you. Yeah. Let's see. Then you, wait. You can do this, and you just stand up with your feet a little past shoulder width apart, and then you take, like, let's say your right hand and go over to your left leg, and then you just reach, and you just keep doing that over and over. And then you can also just stand with your feet together, and let me adjust this so you can see better. There. Okay. Then you can just stand like this, and then you just twist. You can put your arms out, just twist. Then you can just, or you can just put your hands on your hips and do it, or just like, yeah, whatever. Be strong and do it. And let me see if there's anything else. No? Okay. Then this is it for part 1. I will do a part 2 and link it down below, and an annotation, and then in part 2 I will link this video, part 2. So yeah, and keep an eye out for more videos. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Bye-bye. See you in part 2. Don't forget to watch it. Bye.